Starlight travels millions of years before reaching us. The nearest star, Proxima Centauri, is 4.2 light-years away. Barnard's star is the fastest moving star in our sky. Sirius is the brightest star visible from Earth. Betelgeuse is a red supergiant nearing its end. Rigel shines as a bright blue giant. Polaris is Earth's current North Star. Ancient Egyptians aligned pyramids with stars. Star clusters contain groups born together. The Pleiades are visible with the naked eye. Nebulae are clouds of gas and dust. The Orion Nebula is a stellar nursery. Reflection nebulae scatter starlight into blue hues. Emission nebulae glow with ionized gas. Planetary nebulae form from dying stars. The Crab Nebula is a supernova remnant. Light spectra reveal star composition. Absorption lines mark specific elements. Doppler shifts measure star motion. Cepheid variable stars pulse regularly. They serve as standard candles for distance. Parallax measures nearby star distances. Gaia mission maps billions of stars. The Hertzsprung-Russell diagram classifies stars. Main sequence stars fuse hydrogen steadily. Giants and dwarfs mark later stages. White dwarfs cool slowly after fusion ends. Neutron stars pack mass into tiny spheres. Black holes collapse matter into singularities. Time slows near a black hole's horizon. Gravitational lensing bends light from behind. Einstein predicted this bending in relativity. Quasars outshine entire galaxies. Some quasars host jets stretching millions of light-years. Active galaxies feed central black holes. Gamma-ray bursts are the brightest known explosions. Supernovae scatter heavy elements into space. Every atom of iron in your blood came from stars. The carbon in our bodies was forged in stars. In this sense, humans are stardust. The cosmic background radiation is the oldest light. It comes from when atoms first formed. Its uniform glow fills the entire sky. Tiny ripples seeded galaxies. Dark matter holds galaxies together. Dark energy drives expansion faster. The universe is about 13.8 billion years old. It has been expanding since the Big Bang. Expansion accelerates with distance. The fate of the universe remains uncertain. The ocean is Earth's largest habitat. The photic zone receives sunlight. Below lies the twilight zone. The midnight zone is in total darkness. The abyssal plain stretches across ocean floors. Trenches are deeper still. Life survives in crushing pressures. Bioluminescence is common in deep-sea species. Lanternfish emit faint glows. Anglerfish lure prey with glowing rods. Giant squid inhabit deep waters. The colossal squid is even larger. Hydrothermal vents support entire ecosystems. Chemosynthetic bacteria provide the base of food chains. Tube worms grow meters long near vents. Shrimp swarm in hot waters. Riftia worms host symbiotic bacteria. Cold seeps also support unique life. Methane hydrates form frozen deposits. Submarine volcanoes build new seafloor. Mid-ocean ridges circle Earth. Iceland sits on one of these ridges. Ocean currents transport heat globally. The Gulf Stream warms Europe. Antarctic circumpolar current circles the globe. El Niño shifts Pacific circulation. La Niña is the opposite phase. Tides are driven by the moon. Spring tides occur during full and new moons. Neap tides occur during quarter moons. Rogue waves rise suddenly. Tsunamis form from quakes or landslides. Coral reefs protect shorelines. Reefs are home to thousands of species. Coral polyps build limestone skeletons. Zooxanthellae algae provide them energy. Bleaching occurs when algae are expelled. Mangroves shelter coastal waters. Seagrass meadows provide nurseries. Kelp forests grow rapidly in cold seas. Sea otters keep kelp forests healthy. Overfishing can collapse marine food webs. Sharks keep prey, populations balanced. Whales recycle nutrients through whale falls. Whale songs travel across oceans. Dolphins teach each other hunting skills. Orcas have distinct cultural traditions. Albatrosses glide for days without flapping. Penguins huddle to survive Antarctic cold. Krill swarms feed whales, seals, and birds. Plants produce oxygen through photosynthesis. Chlorophyll absorbs red and blue light. Carotenoids reflect yellow and orange. Anthocyanins create reds and purples. Photosynthesis stores energy in sugars. Respiration releases this energy. Roots absorb water and minerals. Mycorrhizal fungi extend root networks. Stomata open and close for gas exchange. Guard cells regulate stomata. Xylem transports water upward. Phloem transports sugars downward. Growth rings record tree age. Bristlecone pines live for millennia. Sequoias reach immense heights. Amazon rainforest cycles its own rainfall. Tropical forests host immense biodiversity. Canopies create layered habitats. Epiphytes grow on other plants. Bromeliads hold water for animals. Orchids evolve complex pollination. Bees collect nectar and pollen. Bats pollinate night-blooming flowers. Wind pollinates grasses and conifers. Seeds travel by wind, water, and animals. Acorns feed squirrels, who scatter them. Some seeds sprout after fire. Desert succulents store water. Spines protect cacti from herbivores. Carnivorous plants supplement nutrients with insects. Pitcher plants drown prey in pools. Venus flytraps snap when trigger hairs are touched. Sundews curl around prey. Rafflesia produces enormous flowers. Titan arum releases a corpse-like smell. Bamboo can grow a meter a day. Baobabs store water in trunks. Mangroves filter salt from water. Kelp forests create underwater jungles. Algae form the base of marine food webs. Plankton produce much of Earth's oxygen. Lichens colonize bare rock. Mosses retain soil moisture. Ferns reproduce with spores. Gymnosperms produce naked seeds. Angiosperms produce flowers and fruit. Fruits protect seeds. Nuts provide energy-rich food. Grasses dominate prairies and savannas. Wheat, rice, and corn sustain much of humanity. Evolution explains the diversity of life. Natural selection favors survival traits. Mutations introduce new variations. Genetic drift changes populations by chance. Fossils record evolutionary history. Archaeopteryx links birds and dinosaurs. Tiktaalik links fish and amphibians. Whales evolved from land mammals. Marsupials evolved pouches for young. Monotremes lay eggs but produce milk. Birds evolved feathers before flight. Penguins adapted to swimming instead of flying. Bats evolved echolocation for hunting. Insects evolved wings before any other group. Ants form colonies with distinct castes. Bees communicate through dances. Termites build ventilated mounds. Butterflies migrate thousands of miles. Dragonflies have near 360-degree vision. Spiders spin silk stronger than steel. Octopuses can change skin color and texture. Squid communicate with patterns of light. Cuttlefish mesmerize prey with moving colors. Dolphins teach young to use tools. Elephants recognize themselves in mirrors. Gorillas use simple sign language. Parrots mimic human voices. Ravens solve puzzles and plan ahead. Wolves hunt cooperatively. Lions live in social prides. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals. Giraffes have long necks for browsing. Zebras use stripes to confuse predators. Hippos spend days in water to stay cool. Crocodiles bask to regulate heat. Polar bears rely on sea ice for seals. Seals hold their breath for over an hour. Walruses dig with tusks for clams. Whales communicate across vast distances. Orcas hunt in groups. Blue whales filter krill with baleen. Humpback whales sing elaborate songs. Sharks detect electrical signals. Rays camouflage on sea floors. Sea turtles navigate by stars and fields. Penguins huddle tightly in blizzards. Puffins dig burrows for nests. Albatrosses circle oceans without rest. Owls fly silently at night. Hummingbirds visit thousands of flowers daily. The human body has 206 bones. Babies are born with more bones that later fuse. The heart pumps blood through 60,000 miles of vessels. Red blood cells carry oxygen. White blood cells defend against infection. Platelets help clot blood. The brain has approximately 86 billion neurons. Synapses allow communication between cells. The spinal cord carries messages quickly. Reflexes happen without conscious thought. The cerebrum handles reasoning and memory. The cerebellum manages balance. The brainstem regulates breathing. The hippocampus consolidates memory. The amygdala processes emotion. The senses gather constant information. The eye has rods for dim light. Cones detect colors. The fovea provides sharp vision. The ear detects sound waves. The cochlea translates vibrations to signals. The vestibular system maintains balance. The tongue detects 5 tastes. Smell enhances taste perception. The skin senses pressure and heat. Nerve endings detect pain for protection. The circadian rhythm follows day and night. Melatonin rises in darkness. Dreams combine memory and imagination. REM sleep stimulates brain activity. Deep sleep restores the body. Laughter lowers stress. Gratitude boosts well-being. Music engages multiple brain areas. Dance synchronizes body and mind. Storytelling strengthens memory. Writing extends thought across generations. Eye contact synchronizes emotional states. Smiling can trigger feelings of joy. Awe alters perception of time. Curiosity stimulates dopamine release. Endorphins reduce pain. Oxytocin strengthens trust. Serotonin stabilizes mood. Dopamine motivates learning. Stress raises cortisol. Meditation lowers cortisol levels. Breathing deeply calms the nervous system. Silence activates creative networks. Nature reduces heart rate and blood pressure. Light is both wave and particle. The speed of light is the cosmic speed limit. Refraction bends light through glass or water. Reflection bounces light. Diffraction bends waves around edges. Interference creates patterns of light and dark. Lasers emit coherent light. Holograms use interference. The photoelectric effect revealed quantum physics. Relativity links space and time. Time slows near strong gravity. Mass curves space-time. Black holes warp space and time. Gravity bends light around stars. The universe expands faster with distance. Dark energy accelerates expansion. Dark matter outweighs visible matter. Neutrinos stream through Earth constantly. Cosmic rays rain from space. The Standard Model describes particles. Quarks build protons and neutrons. Leptons include electrons. Bosons carry forces. Higgs boson gives particles mass. Physics seeks unification of all forces. Time is measured by motion and change. Days come from Earth's rotation. Years come from Earth's orbit. Months once came from lunar cycles. The Gregorian calendar adjusts leap years. Atomic clocks are the most accurate timekeepers. Relativity alters time with motion. Clocks on satellites tick faster than on Earth. GPS corrects for relativity. Time dilation occurs at high speeds. Near black holes, time nearly stops. The arrow of time points to entropy increase. Entropy measures disorder in systems. Absolute zero is the coldest possible state. Atoms still vibrate slightly at absolute zero. The Planck time is the smallest unit. Space and time may be emergent. Infinity is not a number, but a concept. Some infinities are larger than others. Hilbert's Hotel illustrates infinity paradoxes. Fractals repeat endlessly at smaller scales. Mandelbrot sets are infinitely detailed. Nature displays fractals in trees and rivers. Lightning branches fractally. Lungs use fractals to maximize surface area. Rain sometimes smells of earth due to geosmin from soil microbes. Petrichor is the scent after rain. Lightning can strike the same place repeatedly. Volcanic eruptions can create lightning in ash clouds. Ball lightning is a rare glowing phenomenon. Sundogs appear as bright spots beside the sun. Halos form from ice crystals around the moon. Green flashes can appear at sunset over the ocean. Polar stratospheric clouds glow iridescent in winter skies. Noctilucent clouds shine high in the atmosphere at twilight. The aurora can make faint crackling sounds. Airglow makes the night sky never fully dark. Meteor showers occur as Earth passes comet debris. Shooting stars are sand-sized particles burning up. Fireballs are larger meteors that glow brighter. Some meteors explode as bolides with sonic booms. Clouds weigh millions of tons, yet float. Tornadoes can lift water from rivers into the sky. Hurricanes release more energy daily than many nuclear bombs. Snowflakes are nearly all hexagonal. Every snowflake is unique in detail. Red rain occasionally falls from airborne dust. Yellow snow can come from pollen. Fogbows are pale rainbows in mist. Moonbows appear in moonlight. Virga is rain that evaporates before reaching ground. Dust devils swirl in deserts. Waterspouts spin over seas and lakes. Wind can carve rock into unusual shapes. Desert varnish darkens exposed stones. Earth's inner core may rotate differently from the mantle. The magnetic North Pole moves dozens of kilometers yearly. Geothermal heat powers hot springs worldwide. Geysers erupt when underground water flashes into steam. The Yellowstone supervolcano has erupted in the past. Earthquakes can cause rivers to flow backward temporarily. Landslides move mountains in moments. Sinkholes form when underground rock dissolves. Caverns form from water eroding limestone. Stalactites grow downward in caves. Stalagmites grow upward from the floor. Speleothems record past climates. Salt flats shine white under the sun. Sand dunes can sing with low vibrations. Ice sheets contain trapped ancient air. Glaciers flow slowly like rivers of ice. Glacial erratics are giant boulders moved far from origin. Fjords form where glaciers carved valleys. Permafrost holds frozen soils for thousands of years. Thermokarst lakes form as permafrost melts. Mud volcanoes ooze cold slurry instead of lava. Earth's crust contains rare diamonds carried upward. Some mountains are still rising, others are eroding. Plate tectonics recycles the crust every few 100 million years. Ancient supercontinents like Pangaea once united Earth's land. Magnetic stripes on the ocean floor record reversals. Gravity is weaker at the equator than at the poles. The highest point from Earth's center is not Everest, but Chimborazo. Ocean tides slightly stretch the Earth itself. Earth's wobble slowly shifts climate cycles. Axolotls can regenerate entire limbs. Tardigrades survive vacuum and radiation. Some jellyfish may revert to juvenile stages. Octopuses have neurons in their arms. Squid change skin color with chromatophores. Cuttlefish camouflage with shifting patterns. Mantis shrimp see polarized and ultraviolet light. Their claws strike with the speed of a bullet. Sea stars move using water-filled tube feet. Brittle stars can detach arms to escape. Sea cucumbers expel organs as defense. Lanternfish migrate daily from deep to shallow waters. Flying fish glide above waves. Mudskippers breathe through skin and mouth lining. Archerfish shoot jets of water to knock insect down. Electric eels generate strong shocks. Platypuses detect electric fields from prey. Echidnas use electroreceptors in their snouts. Koalas digest toxic eucalyptus leaves. Kangaroos use tails as a third leg. Wombats produce cube-shaped droppings. Sloths move so slowly algae grow on them. Pangolins curl into armored balls. Armadillos can roll into protective spheres. Hedgehogs hibernate in cold seasons. Bats are the only true flying mammals. Some bats migrate thousands of kilometers. Naked mole rats live in eusocial colonies. Ant queens can live for decades. Honeybees recognize individual human faces. Human vision is sharpest in the fovea. Peripheral vision detects motion better. The brain fills blind spots automatically. Taste buds renew every 1 to 2 weeks. Smell bypasses the thalamus, linking directly to memory. Humans can detect over 1 trillion scents. Some people experience synesthesia, blending senses. Mirror neurons activate when watching others act. The placebo effect shows belief shapes biology. Nocebo effects show expectations can cause harm. The brain consumes approximately 20% of body energy. Neuroplasticity allows the brain to rewire itself. Memory strengthens during sleep. REM sleep activates emotional circuits. Lucid dreaming mixes control with dreaming. Meditation thickens regions of the brain. Music can synchronize heartbeats. Rhythmic drumming can induce trance states. Or alters time perception. Flow states immerse the brain fully in tasks. Curiosity increases dopamine release. Gratitude activates reward systems. Stress hormones can impair memory retrieval. Chronic stress shrinks the hippocampus. Laughter reduces cortisol. Compassion increases oxytocin. Shared experiences synchronize brainwaves. Eye contact builds neural resonance. Silence enhances creativity and reflection. Nature restores directed attention capacity. Atoms make up all matter. Protons and neutrons form the nucleus. Electrons orbit in energy shells. Ions form when atoms gain or lose electrons. Molecules form when atoms bond. Covalent bonds share electrons. Ionic bonds transfer electrons. Metallic bonds allow free electron flow. Water is a polar molecule. Hydrogen bonds give water unique properties. Ice floats because it is less dense. Acids release hydrogen ions. Bases release hydroxide ions. pH measures acidity. Enzymes speed up chemical reactions. DNA stores genetic information. RNA helps translate it. Proteins are chains of amino acids. Carbohydrates provide energy. Lipids form cell membranes. ATP is the energy currency of life. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. Kinetic energy is energy of motion. Potential energy is stored energy. Heat transfers by conduction, convection, and radiation.
Plants make food using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Chloroplasts are the site of photosynthesis. Mitochondria provide energy by breaking down sugars. Roots anchor plants and absorb nutrients. Root hairs increase absorption surface area. Xylem transports water upward. Phloem transports sugars downward. Stomata regulate gas exchange. Guard cells open and close stomata. Cuticles protect leaves from drying out. Some plants grow in water, hydrophytes. Xerophytes are adapted to dry conditions. Mesophytes grow in moderate environments. Ephemeral plants bloom quickly after rain. Annual rings in trees record growth years. Dendrochronology uses rings to study climate. Bonsai trees are shaped by careful pruning. Some plants store energy in tubers like potatoes. Rhizomes spread plants underground. stolons spread above ground. Runners allow strawberries to spread. Adventitious roots grow from stems or leaves. Some parasitic plants steal nutrients from others. Dodder vines wrap around hosts. Mistletoe absorbs from tree branches. Carnivorous plants grow in poor soil. Bladderworts trap prey in tiny bladders. Butterwort leaves are sticky for catching insects. Sundews curl leaves around captured prey. Nepenthes pitchers hold digestive liquid. Mammals evolved from reptile-like ancestors. Dinosaurs dominated for over 160 million years. Birds are living descendants of dinosaurs. Feathers likely evolved for warmth before flight. Flight evolved independently in insects, birds, and bats. Echolocation evolved in both bats and dolphins. Marsupials carry young in pouches. Kangaroos can't move backward easily. Koalas sleep up to 20 hours a day. Platypuses use electroreception to detect prey. Armadillos have bony armor plates. Sloths move so slowly algae grow on their fur. Pangolins are covered in protective scales. Hedgehogs roll into balls of spines. Porcupines defend with quills. Skunks spray strong-smelling chemicals. Chameleons change skin color for signaling. Camouflage helps animals avoid predators. Mimicry allows harmless species to resemble dangerous ones. Some moths mimic wasps. Cleaner fish remove parasites from larger fish. Symbiosis benefits both partners. Parasitism benefits one and harms the other. Commensalism benefits one without harming the other. Mutualism benefits both. Pollination is a form of mutualism. Bees collect nectar while spreading pollen. Ants protect aphids in exchange for honeydew. Some fish follow sharks for scraps. Oxpeckers eat ticks from large mammals. The human body has over 200 bones. The skull protects the brain. The rib cage protects the heart and lungs. The spine supports the body. Red marrow produces blood cells. Yellow marrow stores fat. Muscles contract when stimulated by nerves. Tendons connect muscles to bones. Ligaments connect bones to each other. Joints allow movement. The heart has 4 chambers. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins return blood to the heart. Capillaries exchange gases and nutrients. Blood plasma carries water and proteins. Hemoglobin carries oxygen. White blood cells fight infection. Platelets help blood clot. The lungs exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. The diaphragm moves air in and out. The liver detoxifies and produces bile. The stomach secretes acid to digest food. The small intestine absorbs nutrients. The large intestine absorbs water. The kidneys filter waste into urine. The bladder stores urine. The skin regulates temperature. Sweat cools the body. Hair helps with insulation. Nails protect fingertips. Force equals mass times acceleration. Inertia resists changes in motion. Friction opposes motion. Kinetic energy is energy of motion. Potential energy is stored energy. Elastic potential energy is stored in stretch springs. Gravitational potential energy depends on height. Mechanical waves require a medium. Electromagnetic waves can travel through vacuum. Sound needs air, water, or solids to move. Light travels fastest in vacuum. Refraction bends light through glass or water. Rainbows separate light into colors. Interference creates bright and dark patterns. Diffraction spreads light around edges. Polarization filters light waves. Heat transfers by conduction, convection, and radiation. Thermal expansion makes materials grow when heated. Density is mass divided by volume. Buoyancy depends on displaced fluid. Pressure is higher deeper in liquids. Surface tension makes water bead up. Capillary action pulls water upward in thin tubes. Resonance amplifies vibrations. Doppler effect shifts sound frequency with motion. Redshift shows galaxies moving away. Blue shift shows objects moving closer. Momentum is mass times velocity. Energy efficiency measures useful work gained. Machines reduce force but conserve energy. Earth is about 4.54 billion years old. The oldest known minerals are zircons, over 4 billion years old. Earth's layers include crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. The inner core is solid iron and nickel. The outer core is liquid metal, generating Earth's magnetic field. Mantle convection drives plate tectonics. Continental crust is thicker than oceanic crust. The Pacific plate is the largest tectonic plate. Earthquakes release stored stress in rock. Aftershocks follow large quakes. Tsunamis are caused by undersea earthquakes. The Richter scale measures earthquake magnitude. The largest recorded earthquake was magnitude 9.5. Volcanoes release gas, lava, and ash. Supervolcanoes can alter global climate. Hotspots form island chains like Hawaii. Pumice is volcanic rock light enough to float. Obsidian is natural volcanic glass. Basalt is the most common volcanic rock. Granite forms from slowly cooled magma. Sandstone is compressed grains of sand. Limestone often comes from marine organisms. Marble forms when limestone is heated and compressed. Slate forms from compressed shale. Gemstones form under special pressure and heat. Diamonds form deep in Earth's mantle. Meteorites can contain rare metals. Impact craters reveal ancient collisions. The Chicxulub impact contributed to the dinosaurs' extinction. Earth recycles its surface through plate tectonics. Earth's atmosphere is mostly nitrogen and oxygen. Carbon dioxide makes up less than 0.05%. The troposphere is where weather happens. The stratosphere contains the ozone layer. The mesosphere burns meteors into shooting stars. The thermosphere hosts auroras. The exosphere fades into space. Air pressure decreases with altitude. Winds form from pressure differences. Jet streams are fast-moving air currents high above. Trade winds once guided sailing ships. Cyclones spin clockwise in the southern hemisphere. They spin counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere. Tornadoes can have winds over 300 miles per hour. Lightning is a giant spark of electricity. Thunder is air expanding rapidly from lightning's heat. Hail forms when updrafts freeze raindrops repeatedly. Fog is a cloud at ground level. Dew forms when air cools below its dew point. Frost forms when water vapor freezes directly. Clouds form when water vapor condenses on particles. Cirrus clouds are thin and wispy. Cumulus clouds are puffy. Stratus clouds are layered. Cumulonimbus clouds create storms. Altocumulus clouds form at mid-levels. Lenticular clouds resemble flying saucers. Mammatus clouds hang like pouches. Contrails are artificial clouds from aircraft. Rainbows form when light refracts in raindrops. Plants make food using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Chloroplasts are the site of photosynthesis. Mitochondria provide energy by breaking down sugars. Roots anchor plants and absorb nutrients. Root hairs increase absorption surface area. Xylem transports water upward. Phloem transports sugars downward. Stomata regulate gas exchange. Guard cells open and close stomata. Cuticles protect leaves from drying out. Some plants grow in water, hydrophytes. Xerophytes are adapted to dry conditions. Mesophytes grow in moderate environments. Ephemeral plants bloom quickly after rain. Annual rings in trees record growth years.